Hey guys, and welcome back to Z3 Cubing. And this is not the video I wanted to upload this week. You've probably already seen the title. It's true. I broke my hand. How did it happen? Well, I was on the other side of the country. I was actually filming a very special video at the time involving this 6x6, hint hint. But basically, I slipped on a wet rock and fell over backwards, landing right on my pinky finger at just the wrong angle, which broke the bone right underneath it inside of my hand. Obviously, I got it in a cast, flew home, and now about a week later, I'm awaiting surgery to get that bone back into alignment. From what I've heard, it might take about a month to get back to being able to solve a Rubik's Cube normally, but on the bright side, even though I am right-handed, I have always done one-handed solving with my left hand, so I am all in on practicing this event right now. And more good news, I am still planning to go to US Nationals in Pittsburgh later this month, so even if I end up having to do every event with one hand, it should still be a good time, and hopefully I can still make a fairly normal video for you guys. And speaking of videos, obviously the super secret 6x6 video I was filming is now on hold, but I do still plan to get back over there and finish it as soon as this hand is functional again, so look forward to that. Also, I just so happen to have a bunch of videos from before this happened uploaded and ready to be released, so you shouldn't even notice a difference to my upload schedule. And if it looks like my hand is suddenly perfectly healed next week, well, yeah, that would be why. But either way, I'm not gonna let a broken hand stop me from making a fun cubing video. And you know what? This wouldn't be Z3 Cubing if I didn't make some sort of crazy challenge out of this. Now, I just recently made a video where I tried every single WCA event with one hand. Go check that out if you haven't already. So I think this time we should try out some sort of insane one-handed relay race. In fact, let me get out a few scrambled 3x3s real quick. This is 100 Rubik's Cubes, and I'm about to see how long it takes me to solve them using just one hand. Fortunately, a few years back, I did a relay just like this under normal conditions using both hands. It took me just under 40 minutes. Normally it takes me around twice as long to solve a cube with one hand versus both hands, so we're gonna see if that holds true across 100 cubes. If it does hold true, these should take me around an hour and 20 minutes, but who knows, we could solve them a lot faster or even a lot slower. Let's find out. So who needs inspection? Let's just go ahead and begin in 3, 2, 1, and go. And let's get this cross going. First cube down in 30 seconds, not too bad. All right, this will be 10 cubes down, 90 more to go. I will say right now I'm optimistic because in one-handed you don't have to think quite as fast as in two-handed, so I feel like it's easier to keep up with a normal speed over a long period of time. Okay, that's 25 cubes down. I will say your hand does get a lot more tired doing one-handed quickly for a long time, so that's a bit of a trade-off, but I think we are well on pace to beat that hour 20 mark. And we're halfway there in well under 40 minutes. That means we're well on our way to beat my own predictions. So that's 75 cubes down. Another thing I've noticed is that I do tend to mess up a lot more doing a big one-handed relay, like maybe 1 in 5 solves I'll mess up an algorithm, but I guess that just means I need to practice my algs a little more. Alright, as we finish this last cube up, it looks like we will finish all 100 cubes in not just an hour 20, but under an hour and 15. There we go. My arm and my hand do hurt a little bit, especially since these aren't the super fast cubes that I'd normally use for one-handed, but I guess we made it through. That works out to around 44 seconds per cube, which sounds pretty slow until you realize that when I did this relay with two hands, it took me 24 seconds per cube, also very slow. So it's kind of surprising that it didn't take like 50 seconds per cube. I would have expected it to be over double, but I guess it kind of makes sense when you think about all the overhead, like setting down the previous cube, picking up the next cube, doing inspection. That kind of stays the same no matter if you're using one hand or two. Anyway, just a fun little experiment since there's not much else I can do right now, but I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.